What if I told you,
One man saved 60,000 people, without a gun, without an army, but by twisting a single rule. A rule that wasn't meant to save lives, but he turned it into a weapon against the Nazis. And he did it right in front of them. His name was Carl Lutz, a quiet Swiss diplomat in Budapest, neutral, invisible, the kind of man no one would suspect. But in 1944, Hungary fell under Nazi control, and overnight, hundreds of thousands of Jews were marked for deportation. Families were dragged from their homes, children ripped away, trains filled, heading toward death camps. Most people watched in silence, but Carl Lutz didn't. He wasn't a soldier, he couldn't fight back, but he noticed something small, a loophole. As a diplomat, he was allowed to issue a limited number of protective letters, documents that could save Jews by allowing them to emigrate. The number? Just 8,000. That's all he was allowed. But Carl Lutz had a different plan. Instead of counting individuals, he counted families. One document didn't protect one person, it protected an entire family. And then another, and another. 8,000 quickly became tens of thousands. He set up safe houses across Budapest, buildings marked under Swiss protection. Inside them, people hid from the Nazis. But he didn't stop there. At the banks of the Danube River, where Jews were being executed, Carl Lutz did something unbelievable. He stepped forward into the chaos and pulled people out of the line, handing them papers right in front of armed soldiers. Every second, he could have been shot, but he kept going. Day after day, while trains carried thousands to their deaths, Carl Lutz kept working, signing papers, creating safe zones, defying the system, silently. No fame, no recognition, just one mission: save as many lives as possible. By the end of the war, over 60,000 people were alive because of him. But when the war ended, he wasn't celebrated, he was criticized for breaking the rules. But history would tell a different story, because sometimes breaking the rules is the only way to save lives. Carl Lutz, the man who proved, even in the darkest times, one person can outsmart evil.